Welcome back to MVN Stories, where every tale is part of a greater journey. Let the story unfold, and speak in its own way. Whispers of the River. In the heart of a lush, green valley, there flowed a river named Yali. The river was no ordinary stream, it was alive with magic, singing its way through mountains, whispering to the trees, and feeding the life around it. It was the heart of the valley, the breath of the land. The villagers depended on it, as did the animals, the crops, and the trees. But one summer, things changed. The river grew strangely quiet. The water no longer danced over the rocks, and the usual hum of the river's song was gone. Fish swam in shallow, muddied pools, gasping for breath. Crops wilted in the fields. And the villagers began to whisper, "The river is dying. It's cursed." Luna, a curious and brave 12-year-old girl, didn't believe in curses. She believed in answers. So one evening, she and her little brother Tico, full of curiosity and courage, decided to investigate. They followed the river's edge, hoping to find out why the river was fading. As they walked, they found strange, muddy footprints leading away from the riverbank. They were deep, heavy prints, like something large had walked through the land. Luna's heart quickened, and Tico, ever the curious one, darted ahead to see where the tracks led. It was only when they reached the forest that they noticed something more disturbing. The trees were thinner here, the grass a little browner. And there, just ahead, they saw it, a shadow by the riverbank. A tall, cloaked figure, with glowing chain knuckles, draining the river's water into barrels. The river hissed as it was siphoned, as though the water itself was in pain. "Someone stealing the river's life," Luna whispered, her voice full of shock. Tico, always brave, stepped forward without thinking. But he stepped on a twig, snapping it loud enough for the figure to hear. The figure froze, then turned around. His eyes were cold, like two black stones, and Luna felt a chill run through her as he stared at them. Without a word, the figure dashed away into the trees, moving faster than they could imagine. Luna grabbed Tico's arm. "We have to follow him," she said, her voice determined. "He's taking what isn't his." The two of them ran, pushing through the forest, their hearts pounding. Branches scratched at their arms. The wind whispered through the trees, like the land itself was warning them to stop. But they couldn't. After what felt like forever, they stumbled into a clearing. And there, hidden in the shadows, was a hidden camp. Barrels of stolen water lined the ground, stacked high like a twisted monument. The figure stood in the middle of the camp, filling another barrel with river water. He wore a mask, but as he turned, Luna gasped. She recognized him. It's Harvin." Harvin was a villager who had left years ago after an argument with the elders. He had always wanted more from the river, more than anyone could give. He'd wanted the land's magic for himself. But this was worse than anyone could have imagined. "You can't do this," Luna shouted, stepping forward. "You're stealing the river's life. It belongs to everyone." Harvin chuckled darkly, his eyes glinting with greed. "The river belongs to those who are strong enough to take it," he said, his voice cold and full of bitterness. Luna's heart burned with anger. Tico, ever clever, darted around behind Harvin, trying to distract him. Luna didn't hesitate, she rushed forward and grabbed the glowing chain knuckles that Harvin wore. The moment her hands touched them, a surge of energy shot through her. The chains sparked and crackled, sending waves of magic rippling through the air. Harvin struggled, but Luna held firm. The chains started to unravel, glowing brighter with every passing second, until with a final burst of energy the chains shattered. The river's power returned in an instant. The barrels of water exploded, releasing the water back into the earth. The river surged forward, flowing as if it had never been harmed. Harvin, unable to resist the river's force, was swept off his feet and carried away by the powerful current, away from the camp and deep into the forest. The river had reclaimed its life. The scene softens. The river flows once again, clear and bright. Birds return to their nests, and the valley begins to heal. Luna, now standing beside the river, watches as the magic settles. Old Night, the village elder, steps forward with a gentle smile. He places a small crystal in Luna's palm. "You listen to the river," he says. "Now, it will always listen to you." Luna looks down at the crystal and then at the river, feeling its power within her. Some say water is just water. But Luna knows better. It's a gift, a spirit, a promise. Protect it, and it will protect you. Steal from it, and the land remembers. If this story touched your heart, give it a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear the river's whisper today. Don't forget to subscribe for more magical stories with meaning, because every voice matters. Until next time, keep listening. The river might be whispering to you,